Hello GH fans, grab your snacks, silence your phone, and maybe hide your emotional support coffee mug because Port Charles just lit itself on fire. We've got secret pregnancies, dog rescues gone feral, mobsters being blackmailed by men who think they're smarter than Sonny, and half the town lying like it's a competitive sport. And somehow this still isn't even the craziest week we're about to get. Because let me tell you, when freed dogs come charging into Sonny Corinthos' living room like it's the Westminster Kennel Club, and Nina and Portia are out here having a bathroom brawl over who's the worst mother, that's not storyline chaos. That's GH writers saying, let's see what breaks first, the town or the fans. And then there's Laura Collins, the eternal mayor, the eternal mom, and now apparently the eternal target, opening her door to a mystery visitor with the same expression most of us make when a spam caller rings during dinner. If it is Jenz Sidwell on her doorstep, then GH fans, the fallout is about to hit in ways even Sonny won't see coming. Meanwhile, Curtis is sweating bullets, metaphorically this time, because the real ones already hit Drew Cain, and Curtis is starting to wonder whether he actually pulled the strings or if someone else beat Selina Wu's assassin to the punch. Yes, GH fans, we're officially in one of those the hitman was not the hitman storylines. And don't even get me started on Dante and Rocco. Because when your kid storms out and calls you a deadbeat in front of Lulu, and then runs to Sonny's house to hide out with a mobster, somebody better call a family therapist, or at least Michael Corinthos, patron saint of parental hypocrisy. So sit tight because we're diving headfirst into the dogs, the brawls, the secrets, the attempted murders, the pregnancy bombshells, the mob threats, and the blackmail that's making this week feel like GH, Thanksgiving edition, now with 20% more trauma. Let's break it all down. Only on GH can a simple bar bathroom become the epicenter of a showdown involving a secret pregnancy, a reporter, a mobster's daughter, and a woman who's already been arrested more times than she's been married. Portia storms into the Brown Dog Bar like she's walking into a crime scene, which honestly is fair because Nina Reeves is standing right there looking guilty as sin. Nina tries to play it cool, but Portia is already in Mama Bear mode level 3000. And then Nina drops the line that sends Portia over the edge. I was just trying to protect my daughter. Portia, same. Except mine is actually INMY body. GH fans, the way Nina's jaw hit the floor when Portia revealed her pregnancy. You probably heard it all the way to Spoon Island. And because this is GH, the argument didn't stay verbal. Nope. It turned into a don't walk away from me shove match in the bathroom hallway, which, honestly, is the closest thing to a reunion tour for Nina's old impulsive side. By the end, Portia storms out ready to protect her unborn child like she's preparing for battle, and Nina storms out realizing that the person she should fear most in town might not be Willow, it might be Portia Robinson in full Mama Lion mode. And Ava? Ava's left alone at the bar with the tab and probably a migraine forming because she knows this mess isn't over. Back at the PCPD, Curtis is trying to act like he's composed, like he's innocent, like he's not sweating through that very expensive jacket. But the poor man is carrying enough guilt to sink a yacht. Because earlier, he told Selina Wu to get it done. And Selina, queen of calm brutality, told him she had the perfect person for the job. But then, the twist. Drew survived. Barely. But he shouldn't have, not if a real professional was involved. So Curtis is now spiraling. Nathan West, yes, that Nathan, pokes at him like a man who senses blood in the water. He tries to bring up Portia. He tries to bring up motives. Curtis shuts him down. Hard. It's giving I'm not talking to you without my lawyer present. And Nathan knows it. Then comes the big moment, Curtis admits to Jordan that he lied to the cops. Jordan looks at him like she's already forming the I told you so speech. Curtis says he doesn't want to lie to her. Good. Great. But GH fans, we all know Curtis tells the truth the way Sonny tells jokes, only when absolutely necessary. And the real question becomes, is Curtis the man who ordered Drew's murder? Or was someone else in the shadows that night? because the latest spoilers hint a second shooter. A bigger twist. And a reveal that may flip the whole town upside down. Sonny is enjoying a quiet night, well, quiet by Sonny standards, with Ric Lansing, who shows up because nothing says Thanksgiving like drinking with the man who once tried to steal your wife and ruin your life. Suddenly, the door bursts open and in walk Gio, Emma, and an entire pack of stolen laboratory dogs. Rocco's eyes widen. Sonny blinks. Ric literally yells, "Are you kidding me?" Sonny Corinthos has faced armed hitmen, federal raids, kidnappers, and serial killers. But GH fans, he was not prepared for 15 rescued dogs stampeding through his house. Ric is panicking, screaming that he's now an accomplice to every felony they just committed, while Gio is like, "Bro, relax, these dogs were suffering." Emma looks like the hero of an after-school special. Rocco looks like he just found his new personality. And Sonny? Sonny's wondering why he ever thought his life was getting quieter. But what matters most here is, this wasn't just a rescue mission. This wasn't a teen rebellion thing. This might have been a trap. Because Sidwell might be using these kids, using the dogs, to send Sonny a message. And that message? I own your next move. Laura, poor Laura, just found a dead professor in her trunk. She calls Sonny instead of the cops, which is honestly the most logical choice she's ever made on this show, and then sends Kevin away so he won't worry. Except Kevin does worry. And when he leaves for a psych ward emergency, Laura hears a knock. She checks. She steadies herself. She opens the door. And her face, GH fans her face. She knew this person would show up. She was expecting them. But she wasn't happy to see them. Spoilers hint this mystery visitor is Jenz Sidwell, the man pulling strings, the man threatening the mayor, the man who's about to force Sonny into a corner. If Sidwell thinks he can intimidate Laura Collins, he must not understand she survived decades of Casadines, riots, kidnappings, serial killers, brainwashing, bombings, and Spencer men. Good luck, Jenz. You're gonna need it.